Let me say something that might trigger a few people. If you feel like there's another woman, there probably is. Not because men are evil, not because you are insecure, but because behavior doesn't randomly change. And when a man's energy shifts, it's never for no reason. You don't wake up one day and suddenly feel unchosen. That feeling builds slowly, quietly, until you can't ignore it anymore. And today we are talking about the signs men show when their attention is divided. Because here's the truth no one says out loud. Men rarely confess. They reveal true behavior. 1, he stops trying, but swears nothing's wrong. This is the first red flag. He doesn't plan dates. He doesn't initiate intimacy like before. He doesn't compliment you like he's used to. But you ask him, what's wrong? He says, nothing's wrong, babe. Understand this, when a man is excited about you, effort is automatic. When effort becomes optional, his attention is elsewhere. Men go where their interest goes. If he's not investing in you, he's investing in someone else. He's investing elsewhere. 2, he becomes defensive about basic questions that you ask. Where are you? Where have you been? And suddenly you are interrogating. You say, you seem distant lately, and suddenly you are overthinking everything. Notice something, secure men clarify, guilty men deflect. If he reacts like you are attacking him, watch out. That reaction isn't random. Defensiveness is often guilt wearing an armor. 3, he protects his phone like it's classified information. Now let's talk about the phone. Why it's not advisable to go through your man's phone, but when a man suddenly becomes overprotective of his phone, something is wrong. Because this is where people gaslight themselves. If I look, I'm toxic. If I ask, I'm insecure. No, his behavior changed. Pay attention. If his phone is suddenly faced down, if he takes it everywhere, if he hides to make call, even in the bathroom, if notifications are hidden, that's not privacy. That's prevention. People don't guard what's harmless. They guard what's risky. 4, he picks fights before he leaves. This one is psychological. Some men create chaos, arguments before going to see another woman. Why? Because if you're mad at each other, there will be no room for explanation. He feels guilty. Distance justifies betrayal. If he starts nitpicking right before going out, if small things suddenly annoy him, he might not hate you. He might be trying to emotionally detach. And detachment is step 1 before replacement. 5, he mentions her casually. Oh, she's just a friend. She's cool. She's collected. She understands my humor. If he keeps mentioning another woman, don't ignore that. Sometimes he's testing your reaction. Sometimes he's normalizing her presence. And sometimes what's on his mind slips into conversation. Pay attention to repetition. Names don't randomly repeat. 6. He levels up, but not for you. New haircut, new cologne, gym every day, posting more selfies, and yet he's not taking you out. Not planning a date with you, not planning a vacation, not reconnecting with you. Improvement isn't always for the relationship. Sometimes it's for audition. Ask yourself, is it glowing up with you or preparing for something else? 7, his energy with you feels different. This is the one people ignore. Energy. You feel less wanted, less prioritized, less secure. He's physically there, but not fully present. He's emotionally absent. When a man is locked in on you, you feel chosen. When he's divided, you feel optional. And women feel that shift before they can prove it. 8. Inconsistency becomes normal. One day he's loving, the next day he's cold. One week he's attentive. The next week he disappears emotionally. Hot and cold behavior often means competing stimulation. You're getting half. Someone else is getting the other half. Consistency requires singular focus. Division creates chaos. 9. He accuses you of what he's doing. Projection is powerful. If he suddenly accuses you of cheating, flirting, entertaining other men, pause. Sometimes the loudest accusations come from guilty conscience. Not always though, but often enough for you to notice. Then you start shrinking to keep him. This is the saddest sign. You stop asking questions. You stop expressing needs. You start being cool, low maintenance, understanding. You minimize yourself because you feel him pulling away. Now let me say this clearly. If you have to shrink to keep a man, he's already halfway gone. Now let's be balanced. Not every distanced man is cheating. Stress exists. Depression exists. Work pressure exists. But here's the difference. A stressed man communicates. A distracted man conceals. And when multiple signs stack up, that's not imagination. That's pattern recognition. The controversial truth is, if a man truly fears losing you, you won't feel competition. You will feel clarity. Men protect what they value. They don't risk it casually. So if he's entertaining another woman, it's not because she's better. It's because he thinks he can, because he assumes you'll stay. And the moment he believes you might actually walk away, watch how fast his behavior changes. That's if he truly want to keep you. Now, what to do instead of begging? Don't chase. Don't over-explain. Don't compete. Pull back your energy. Match effort. Observe. Men notice absence more than presence. If he steps up, you have your answer. But if he drifts further apart, you have your answer. Either way, clarity wins. If there's another woman, You won't find out through confession. You will feel it through his behavior, through inconsistency, through distance, and through his energy shifts. Stop ignoring what your body already knows. You don't need proof to require respect. And you definitely don't need to compete over a man who should be choosing you every single day. See you in the next one.